Let's just get this out of the way right off the bat. It's far simpler to seduce a man than a woman. Actually, I'm sorry to say that this is the truth. Women can be difficult to win over and often require much persuasion before they finally realize what they're looking for in a partner. So, let's go through some of the best-kept secrets of seduction that will win her over. Put the brakes on, first and foremost. Don't be in a hurry. Keep in mind that this is a marathon, not a sprint. Timing and suspense are crucial in seduction. When you're in a pub or party and you spot a lady you like, she'll instantly become more attracted to you. Take it easy as you go. Don't rush into chatting to her. Instead, wait a little while and focus on listening. Try not to spill the beans right soon on what you plan to do. Most women would be put off by this, but if you want to have a successful first discussion, you have to make the first one count. Take a chance every once in a while. A woman's biggest flaw is her tendency to overanalyze everything. This is the ability we hone the most because of its potential to be our greatest asset. What this means is that once we figure something out, we lose interest in it since we know everything there is to know about it. Therefore, the most alluring action a guy can take. In other words, keep us wondering and wow us with mystery to maintain our attention. However, this does not give you license to cultivate an aura of pretense. It's as simple as deviating from established routines and going in a new path. Touch. To be seductive, touch is essential. Envision the fireworks that would ensue if you were to place your hand on her knee or your arm around her waist. Arousal is greatly facilitated by physical touch. Learn to seduce with a little touch. It's best to use a soft touch to get closer to them. When you can't be as open, it's best to go for the softer approaches. If her hair is getting in the way, please pull it back. You might also establish physical contact when she asks you to pass her anything. All of them contribute to the development of that physical chemistry. I'd want to have a conversation on having confidence in oneself. Guys, confidence isn't a skill. It's the mentality you bring to how you present yourself to the world. You can't successfully seduce someone if you lack confidence in yourself. As a result, it's important to build up your confidence before going on dates so that you can handle anything comes your way with grace. It's important to adopt this mindset and give off an air of self-assurance. Developing these routines may take some time, but the more you do them, the easier it will become for you to exude true confidence. Confidence tells ladies that you know who you are and value yourself. Though, keep in mind that cockiness might be seen as arrogance, so tread carefully should things go awry. Subtle charm. This method is incredibly effective, but also controversial and jealously guarded. A key aspect of this technique is prompting her to think back on pleasant times in her life and then describing them to you in as much detail as possible. And by doing this, she will unconsciously identify that good sensation with you as she recalls the encounter. And she will always think highly of you and may possibly develop special feelings for you. That pause. Don't underestimate the power of the pause in a discussion, which is one of the simplest tools at your disposal. This is an often overlooked yet potentially effective seduction strategy. Great suggesters are often distinguished from their peers by the subtle but significant use of pauses in their conversations. A longer period of silence might be used to heighten the feeling of intrigue or anticipation. A prolonged delay will only serve to heighten the tension. Women are attracted to guys who can make them feel something, and creating awkward silences between your words may lend an interesting air of mystery to your converser. Tian. Capturing her interest is essential for creating an effective climax. Watch her carefully and attend to her requirements. This may refer to her psychological or phallic desires. It doesn't matter which, as long as you convey your willingness to accommodate her wants and requirements. You can show her that you are the man she deserves in her life in more ways than simply words. You'll stand out from the crowd if you give her the individualized care she deserves. To what extent does that affect you? Specifically for the male gender, this is a healthy habit to form. Just ask your girlfriend about whatever it is she's talking about. How do you feel about that now? It's true that the question has an odd ring to it, but when you ask a woman how she really feels about something, she'll almost always answer with a lot of emotion. Influence. Since we are able to influence others, we may utilize this ability to our advantage when we ask a woman on a date. When one person has high hopes of another, it may be highly seductive. Mysterious situations might generate this. The people around us have an effect on us. We're always on the lookout for the newest trends, whether they're in music, fashion, or other areas of culture. When making decisions, people frequently consider what others are doing, how they're acting, or what they think. Obviously, this is not a fluke. This is the main reason why people tend to follow the crowd. What women really desire from men is to be wanted by other women. They also tend to choose a man who is well liked and popular among his peers. Grin when you go up to her, simple as that. Your chances of getting a good reaction from other people decrease with each passing second that you don't flash a smile at them. Like a sponge, she will pick up on your cues, and if you aren't flashing your pearly whites, she won't feel like she can either. Many people wish for others to be reliable and committed. This is why people are more likely to follow through on their commitments after making them. To increase the likelihood that a girl will devote time to you, be consistent with her. And each time she does this, the bonds she has with these people strengthen. So, use food as a comparison and make preparations right now to increase the likelihood of meeting her again. If you show her that you're interested in doing something new together, like going on an adventure or visiting a museum or show, she'll be more likely to agree to another date. Adding fuel to the fire. When I say, create tension, though, I'm not referring about starting an actual fight. Simply putting my finger on those tender regions will make her desire more. So, begin by kissing her lightly on the neck after stroking her ears to show your enthusiasm and attention. A high praise. Women are flattered by compliments, and they may do wonders for fostering a sense of attraction and camaraderie. Though it may seem corny, telling a woman that she looks beautiful or that she's wearing a lovely clothing may make a big impact. The responses of men and women to praise vary. Some people will only say, thank you, file away the compliment, and let it to do its work on her ego. Tell her that it's just what you honestly think and that you felt she should, since others will be afraid to speak out and tell you that you're wrong. This will convince her that you value her despite her poor self-esteem. So practice, and learn to seduce whomever you want. The art of seduction. I am here to dispel the common belief among males that only the best players need apply. On the other hand, seduction is just another ability. It's something that can be taught, then developed into a fantastic weapon. Having the ability to seduce a lady will provide you an advantage in the long run. Every princess dreams of being swept off her feet by Prince Charming, and every fairy tale begins with him and his charming ways. To be honest, I don't need my Prince Charming to be much more and charming and a little bit sexy.
Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And do share with your friends so we may continue to create them. To see more videos like this, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Additionally, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.